Welcome back to Colorado's Best.
Well, spring is in the air and summer is right around the corner, and with warmer weather, ticks can be a problem, not only for your pets, but for you as well.
Now, according to the Centers for Disease Control, each year across the country, there are more than 350,000 people that are diagnosed with Lyme disease, which is spread by ticks.
Yeah, joining us today is 14-year-old Olivia Gaudreau, a budding scientist, social entrepreneur, philanthropist, app developer, and Lyme disease patient. Welcome to the show. You do it all, girl. You are in the 8th grade now, but tell me how you contracted Lyme disease and what age?
So when I was 7 years old, I was in Missouri and I was bitten by a tick, and I did not see the bullseye rash and I did not see the tick. And then a few months later, I started having flu-like symptoms. I couldn't physically hold on my head. I was having a tremor in my right hand, and it was very hard to get out of bed. And it took 18 months and 51 doctors, all from Colorado, to find out that I had just Lyme disease. And then it took another 4 years and 4 more doctors to find out that I have multiple co-infections.
My goodness.
Just the time span from the time you were bit to now is such an incredible amount of time. Is that typical for this disease to have the bite happen and then it takes months for anything to appear?
So it depends on the type of tick. If you have a poppy seed tick, which are really small, you won't be able to see it as well as if you have an engorged tick, which is larger. And sometimes people can be misdiagnosed for decades, and they might think that they have cancer or Alzheimer's or arthritis, but they just have Lyme disease.
Yeah, she's really educating us on, you know, how you can contract this and what you can do. Now, you started a foundation, and I'm going to have you pronounce it because I'm going to screw it up. How do you pronounce it?
It is called the Livlyme Foundation.
Livlyme Foundation. What does this foundation do, and why did you just decide to start it?
So the Livlyme Foundation helps kids that cannot afford their Lyme disease medication, since it's very expensive, and it also helps researchers find better treatments and a cure for Lyme disease. And I started this foundation because I heard a story of a mom and her son, and they were living in their car so they could afford the son's Lyme medication.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing that at such a young age you have taken on such a big project. You even have an app called the Tick Tracker. Tell us about this.
So Tick Tracker is a free global app in multiple languages that lets you see what ticks are around your area in real time using geolocation.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I'm just looking at this thinking, a 14-year-old? What was I doing at age 14?
Well, we don't even know. But, you know, what's next? Like, where do you take this and advance it next?
I just want to spread the word that Lyme disease is becoming a much bigger threat, and I really hope that spreading awareness will definitely lead to a cure for Lyme disease.
All right, and you have a really big event coming up. Tell us about this.
So it will be our 4th annual gala.
Okay.
And
you're trying to raise money for your efforts?
Yes, I am. And this money will be going to kids and researchers. And we are also having a musical guest come on. I am not allowed to say who that is yet.
Must be big.
Must be a big name.
Can you give us a hint?
Don't ask her
Can you sing
that.
some of it?
I'm not a good singer.
Can we hum it?
Well, we are actually finding out today.
Oh, okay. I love it when we have teasers on the show. You heard it first here. It's a big name, but it's going to come out a little later. I think you're doing just amazing things, and you've taken something in your life that's, you know, potentially it's been really hard to deal with, and you've turned it into something great. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
She's Carly's age.
I know.
She's your son's age, too.
I know. My guy does not have any type of app creating experience.
No, you're awesome. You're awesome.
She's doing wonderful.
Well, thank you for joining us, Olivia, and for your work in helping bring more awareness to Lyme disease. And if you're interested in learning more about the upcoming gala or the Livlyme Foundation, you can visit livlymefoundation.org or download the free Tick Tracker app that she created.
I know.
It's amazing.
I'm going to do that because we go camping all the time.
You
it's something to be that we all need to be aware of. Well, coming up next year on Colorado